who's going to accelerate, because Singapore could be in the windward strong position here. They're right over the top. Singapore to the left, India the start, race 3. Boat number 7, that is Singapore, nice. How good the hoists are as they get round the mark. Last time in the last race, not so good from India. It was a lovely set from Singapore. Can they attack though? Mark 1, race 3. Match racing final, Doha 2006. India in front, coming from behind, beautiful set. Nice set also from Singapore. But they've got to make it count and use it. And start and try and steal the wind of the yellow spinnaker. Singapore have got to get right into the close combat here. India, the Asian match race champions, clearly have been used to the contact, making it happen. They've done it twice so far, certainly on the win, but they've done it in 2 races now. It worked for them finally in race 2. They've still got to win this race 3, but they're going well. Skipper Mahesh Rambucharan talking right now. Oh, this is nice. Look where Singapore's trying to get up on the hip here. Singapore, and if they can start stealing the wind and making things happen, they could become a jibing duel. Already India's come from behind. Can Singapore do it? This is good. But India are defending nicely. Here comes the jibe. India are defending. Will Singapore be able to be free and clear and do it? He's getting through. Oh, starboard, 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 starboard. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, collision. Goodness gracious. Right, stand by for a yellow flag from the umpires. Now, green flag. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, India not happy with that decision. And Singapore's in front. The lead has changed again. Now, the key issue we couldn't quite see there was, did India actually change course? The short story is the umpires on the water are clearly in the best angle, and in their judgment, there was no infringement. Now, as they're coming here, I think Singapore might have gone a bit far here as they're jibing back, because if India can get an overlap, no, they can't. Oh, here we come again. Oh, starboard, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's an awful lot of shouting going on. Why Singapore had to do that? It's a blue, and India have copped the penalty. Blue have copped the penalty. Windward boat, keep clear. That was a provocative act from Singapore, and it's paid off. Nice to see Singapore being assertive and taking the game to India, because that's what India have done so far in this final, certainly in this race 2. So round the leeward mark, Singapore lead. There's another white flag going up. India have closed the game up. They really, really have. This has been wonderful by India. They might be behind, but they are closing the game up. And that's also a key rule in match racing. Oh, protest. But he was on port. It was a dip by India. That's how close. What happens? It's green flag. Green flag. So the short story is now that Singapore have stalled Can India undertake their penalty in that time? Probably. In this weight of breeze? Probably. Remember, India are leading. The lead changes for the second time in this race, but India do have a penalty outstanding. And Singapore can't let their heads drop here, thinking, look, India have come from behind and done it again, for goodness sake. Notice the angle that Singapore's going on. They're trying to hop the angle up. Singapore have done a brilliant job. Wonderful. Singapore left pink. India right yellow. This has been an excellent downhill run. Here comes the penalty. Here's India. They're luffing up. They're trying to stall it, because actually, as they're going around the mark, Singapore need to keep their noses clean here, as they're trying to force another protest on India. Let's have a look. Blue is India, yellow is Singapore. It's a green flag. Is there a second blue flag? Oh no, the blue flag is still saying, here comes down the Spinnaker right. They're in the process. So we're coming down to the finish line, and Singapore need to keep their noses, just keep away from it. As India now are going to go through the penalty turn. Dear oh dear, keep clear, Spinnaker, Singapore. Green flag again. Singapore are trying to do it, and Singapore go across and win it. Singapore have won it. India's still got to undertake the penalty. The finish of race 3. Singapore go to match point. It is Singapore 2, India 1.